All right, everybody. As you know, here on TKIF Think Kemp, it's Friday here on KEMPIREradio.com. We love to celebrate up-and-coming new artists, and Vaughn Anthony is no stranger to our show. He is back with new music and a new mixtape. Vaughn, welcome back to KEMPIRE Radio. What's going on?
Hey man, I'm hanging, maintain. How you doing, boss?
We are doing great. You know, I was just listening back to our interview back in March, and we were talking about this mixtape, and finally, Life of a Player is here.
It's here, man. We finally made it.
Well, first of all, let's talk about why did it take so long? Because I know it was supposed to come out earlier, but now it's finally out. What was the everything that led up to it finally being released now?
Oh, just some behind the scenes type things, and we just need to tighten up. So we tighten up the screws, and now we ready to work.
Most definitely. How would you describe, for those that are just being introduced to Vaughn Anthony is, I mean, we've said it so many times before, you're more than just John Legend's brother. You've opened up for Robin Thicke, you've opened up for India.Arie, you've also traveled the world with your brother John Legend. But how would you describe the sound of Life of a Player? Why should we go, and download Life of a Player today?
Because Life of a Player, it kind of tells us, it tells a story, about the ups and downs of from a male's perspective of being in a relationship, and it shows being transparent as far as him having feelings, as far as him being unfaithful, and so I touch all those things, and I believe a lot of people go through it, and I just was one of the people to speak about it, And it's good R&B music, man. The vocals is great, and the penmanship is awesome. So that's why they should get it.
Did you do a lot of writing on this project?
Yeah, majority of what you hear is from me. So it's not I'm not a puppet. I'm actually the artist of the artwork.
And you have a lot of different collaborations with some stellar people in the business. Can you just mention some of the people that are collaborated with you on Life of a Player?
Yeah, well, I got a Prodigy on there from Mobb Deep, Olivia, Rick Ross, my brother, and a new cat. He goes by the name of Dunson. He's a new cat. He got a mixtape out right now, and he's real hot new rapper. So if y'all get a chance, check him out as well.
A lot of people going to, hear, Vaughn Anthony's new mixtape is called Life of a Player. A lot of people are going to assume a lot of different things. You touched on a little bit about what the album sounds like, but what is the life of a player?
The life of a player, sleeping with multiple women, being unfaithful, having a relationship at home, and you and your girl going through it. Not wanting to be in a relationship, but at the same time you want to be in it. It's a whole bunch of things that go in the life of a player. Having feelings for someone, while you playing, So there's a lot of things that come in being a player. Just playing the game, man. Just playing the game.
Is the life of a player misunderstood?
I would say a life of a player is misunderstood and understood at the same time, because most women know that a player, he's going to mess around. But at the same time, a player can have feelings, for more than one female. So I go ahead.
I know one thing that, our question of the night, we always have a question of the night here on the show. And tonight's question has to do with infidelity. Do you think, especially from a man's perspective, because we don't usually get the man's perspective on infidelity, do you think, as to say your girlfriend, wife, whatever, was to cheat on you, do you think that you'd be able to come back from that and continue with the relationship?
It just depends on the person. Because and it depends on how it was done. You know what I'm saying? Like, as for me, I've done some things that I shouldn't have done. So that kind of gives a pass to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But once they pass that certain degree, then I'm more likely to say, nah, I can't have that. So as long as it's not that I want her to cheat, but, there's a certain degree, like, okay, I've done it too. How could I be upset with her when I'm just as bad as she is, 10 times as bad as she is. But if she steps over the line to a certain degree, then it's like it's automatic chop off.
What's stepping over the line for you?
I mean, it could be having a baby by another man, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, to that degree. That would definitely have me like, all right, I don't know if I can do that.
Sleeping with your best friend?
Nah, I couldn't do that. Best friends, nah, she be gone. Best friends, I couldn't do that either. But if she just like mess with some, random guy that I ain't really know, depending on how I'm feeling, I might stay with her.
If you guys are just tuned to TKIF, I'm here with Vaughn Anthony with his new mixtape, Life of a Player. Vaughn, this mixtape is coming out now, but is the Life of a Player still your life, or is that of the past?
It's something that I deal with, man. I'm not as bad as I used to be. I try to, control, myself, but sometimes, man, you slip up, even when you don't want to.
Do you think monogamy is something that can be achieved for men?
Monogamy is something that it needs to be done, but we don't do it all the time, man. I mean, it's hard, especially with all these women walking around naked. You know what I'm saying? Half clothed.
Especially for you now, especially now that you're embarking upon this solo, career. Are you still working with, doing backgrounds for your brother?
No. But I had women before then, so.
Okay.
This ain't nothing new to me. My nickname in high school was Player V, so I done had this name for a while.
So, but for the mixtape Life of a Player, what can we expect coming up? Are there going to be some videos? When's the full album going to happen? What's coming up for you?
Right now, I shot a video called Life of a Player. It's actually it's out right now.
Okay.
But as far as the album, man, for real, I'm just going to do this mixtape thing. I consider them kind of like albums.
Definitely.
And I'm coming out with another one in about another 3 or 4 months. So I'm about to just flood the world with great music from Vaughn Anthony.
Most definitely. Vaughn, anytime we have people come here on the show, we ask them to sing a little something. Give everybody a little taste of what they can expect from the new mixtape, Life of a Player.
Let me see. Let me dig. Let me sing Swag All Day.
All right.
Check this out. Check it out. I'll go like this. Got my aura on auto and I'm flying high and I don't need a switch for this. On different levels, that's fluoro. And if you want to find me, then follow the drip. So much out here, got my head swole. Got my first whiff when I was a tadpole. In high school, I made the swagger roll. Now I'm full blown, always in my zone. And I be walking on air, high like a spaceship. Gone. It's like I'm sailing on the ocean, cool like a sea breeze. Yeah, I know you see me. So be careful if you're following. I make it look easy. Damn, the game needs me. You better watch your step. Got my swag on drip. You might just slip. Hey, I just be caught up in my swag all day. Hey, and you can have whatever you need, girl. Can't wait to get back to Miami, LA, Toronto. I love them everywhere that I go, yeah. You have to excuse me. I just be caught up in my swag all day. Hey.
Vaughn Anthony, Swag All Day. Make sure you guys get Life of a Player. Where can they get you more about you, Vaughn, and a download of Life of a Player?
They can go to VaughnAnthonyMusic.com to get to know me more and to download Life of a Player. And then you can also follow me on Twitter at Vaughn Anthony1, Facebook, All Day VA. And we're doing it real big. I'm real excited, man. Support good music. I took time to put good lyrics together, good harmonies together. So, man, y'all gotta love Life of a Player, flat out.
Most definitely. Vaughn Anthony here on TKIF and Campus Friday, KEMPIRERadio.com.